behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Paul Mash TV. Paul Mash TV.
Well, hello everybody. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. Got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we get into that interview, don't forget there's that subscribe button and click the bell. And anytime a new interview and episode comes your way, you'll be notified. And you can leave a comment on the comment section. We'd love to hear from you there. And we're on Facebook as well, facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And feel free to follow us, inboxes, comment the things you see there. And also there's email, paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And if you're a band or solo artist and is watching this right now and you want to be on the show as well, you can use that, but we love fan mail. So if you're simply a fan, send us an email and we'd love to talk to you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Moncks Corner, South Carolina, we have Trellion Kutta today. Very talented artist, and I think you're going to agree. And we'll get to that in just a second, and the interview starts right now. Okay, we're back, and with us from Moncks Corner, South Carolina, we have Trellion Kutta. Thanks for joining us, Trellion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's always a pleasure, Mr. Paul Mash.
well, we're glad to have you here today.
Glad to be here.
Why don't we start by the obvious question? How did it all begin for you as far as being an artist? You know, everybody has their own story. Let's hear your story.
Well, my story came back in the day, and I used to like watch MTV when it first came out. They used to have like this thing called Video Music Box.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like I used to see all kind of rap artists, you know, just singing and rapping and doing their thing on TV. I was like, you know what? I can do that too. You know, so my thing is doing high school, you know, I was going in music class, you know what I'm saying, and playing instruments. So music was never a stranger to me because I always was involved with some type of music. And after high school, you know, that's when I really started taking it serious. I started going to recording studios and learning to, you know, perfect my craft.
Okay, well, that's quite a story there. And I'm glad you love doing what you're doing. I hope you'll be around for a while, you know?
Yeah, because I have other adventures as well, because starting to take up the acting and, you know, and I done got a couple of credits, you know, on acting part, and it's like, yo, it's amazing. So I'm doing a double. I'm doing artist and acting.
Okay. Yeah, and like you said, I remember those days because I remember artists like Run DMC, Fat Boys.
Yeah. Exactly. Run DMC. Well, you know what? To tell you the truth, my mom used to go and see Run DMC at the concert. When I was in her belly, she was at the concert with Run DMC. So it's like before the room, I always was getting a dose of the music thing. You know what I mean? So you know, I salute them, boy. I respect them, boy. They did a major grind. You know, they opened up the gates for a lot of people. You know.
Okay, well, we just mentioned Run DMC and Fat Boys. Were there any other artists that you looked up to when you were younger that helped you being the artist that you are today?
LL Cool J, Kool Moe Dee, Curtis Blow, MC Light, you know what I'm saying? Just to name a few, you know. And then in some of these recent ones like the Wu-Tang Clan, Method Man, Jay-Z, DMX, you know, salute to the pioneers of the game. So, you know, I'm always been a fan of hip hop, man. Always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can't go wrong with the Wu-Tang, and they're like you said, they're pioneers and are legends.
Yeah.
So, let's say somebody's watching this right now, and they might say to themselves, "I'd like to get some of your music and know how to follow you on social media and so forth." Why don't you give everybody the lowdown on that?
All right. Well, yeah, you can follow me on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to update all of them. So once I get my music together, I'm gonna hit him so hard. It's like, wow, it's like you wouldn't even expect the results that I get. But they will find me at Trellion Kutta as TrellionKutta. That's Facebook, that's Snapchat, that's Twitter, and that's Instagram.
Okay. Well, what about streaming? Are you on any streaming platforms right now?
No, not at the moment. Cause see, what I was doing, right, is I was just doing it, and I didn't have no idea of how to do it. But I recently started thinking, like, you know what, I want to take this professional. So I started getting into learning about the business part about it. That's one thing a lot of people don't think about, the business part. So, so I said, you know what, boom. Started doing my research, and I said, "Hey, this thing is a little more deep than I thought it was gonna be." So I was like, "All right." So once I get all my paperwork together, I'm going full blast.
Okay, well, at least follow him on all those social media platforms anyway. I know he'd appreciate you for that, and I know he has a few music videos as well. And as a matter of fact, one video we're going to be playing in just a moment is called "I Work," and it's a great video, by the way. Do you have a story behind that song?
Yeah, I do. I do. Because, I figured that, by the way, it's on YouTube. I have a few others on YouTube. And I was thinking, like, one day, I said, like, you know what? We don't have enough people talking about the regular people, the people that go to work, the people that grind, the people that pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? The people that get up in the morning when they don't feel like it. And that's what I Work came about. You know what I'm saying? Because them days that, matter of fact, that's the job I was at when I working at the time period. I've been there for almost 10 years. I've been grinding, just working and just trying to get, make a name for myself. And then, that's when it came to me. I said, you know what? I never see nobody do nothing like that. So I said, I'm going to do something like that. I'm going to set a new trend.
Okay. Well, as I said a minute ago, it is a great song, and I know everyone's dying to watch that, and we'll get to that in just a second. But Trellion, we thank you so much for being on the show. And I always invite my guests to come back a second time. So if you want to come back, we're more than happy to have you.
Yeah, I'd be glad to come back because, by then I have some more, some more content because, the movies, they about to drop. I had one drop this weekend. We had a premiere for it. Shout out to Shanda Wilson and shout out to Jonna J and Colors and Blackberry and Rainbow Vixen, Patrice, Headliner, Audrey, Treasy, Jay Brown, Blackberry, Rainbow Vixen, anybody I missed, but they all a long time coming. We all had a good time. We had, we showed love. Man, listen, it was a good time. It was a blast.
Okay, well, let's get right to that video. I Work by Trellion Kutta right here on Paul Mash TV, and it starts right now.
Yo, Biggie you in the house.
All right, Bubba. Give me a second. I'll beat it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for choosing your local grocery store. Today's special is we have chicken, we have pork, we have beef, and we have turkey wing. And as always, we would like to thank you for choosing your local grocery store.
I work hard every day. I get out of bed.
Trade color, red line.
Come on.
Trade color, red line, please.
I got a strong will to survive.
Trade color, red line.
Feels good. I work.
Red line.
I hear them calling meat man. Price wise the bargain, call him heat man. Don't know me, I sell those meats, man. Out the market, by the pound, it's the feast, man. Watch how I work, I'm a beast, man. Stand on your feet, man. Think I'm lying? Come see me, no false advertisement. Tree and gutter, meat cutter. Pass me the hype, signs in the streets, man. I keep, man, stock on the free, Got a spread case like the lawn. Case cool, customers keep it young. Register set up, chest piece pawn. Competitor like Walmart, a target, especially when I buy low and market. The avenues for profit. I work for profit.
Trade color, red line. Trade color, red line, please. Trade color, red line.
Let's get back to it. Great time, you tell him. Come on. I'm skimming, baby. Never been that type of lazy. Smoky baby, chunk the month, beat the farming MVP. I work hard for the bonus. Trellion cutter, meat cutter, I leave you boneless. I feed the homeless. I square feet on 4 corners. And keep a fresh sack like a pack of Romans. Delicious, succulent, make you wanna bite them. Shoplifters and diners, and cops and items. We open by the crack of dawn. We keep the meat fresh out the farm. Selling every meat off the farm. Cut fresh deli for the yard.
Trade cutter, red line. Trade cutter, red line, baby. Come on. Trade cutter, red line.
One more verse. Yeah.
Trade cutter, red line. Red line.
You can hear him saying you never get a day off. I'm saying hell no, especially when the bills due. I work holidays too, like screws McDuck, bar hung all about the big bucks. 0 on the W2, overtime plus 2 days off. Collect unemployment if I get laid off. Vacation time if I want to take off. A day's work, birth a day's work. Nothing but frictions and callous. So I count up my checks and balance, calculate up my knowledge. Book smart, street smart, weighing my talents. Success at its best, no average. Prime time in the paint, no practice. Yep, another day going back at it tomorrow. Get my inventory back up like a bird on a sparrow.
Trade cutter, red line. Trade cutter, red line, baby. Trade cutter, red line. Red line. Yeah. It's all about a day's work. We done did what we had to do. We put it down. We clocked in, we clocked out.